I'm Dylan, and I'm going to be attempting to reanimate Blue Lock's 2022 anime. And this is the sequence I'm going to be attempting to reanimate. This was originally going to be a 4-day challenge, but I don't know how it turned into a month. I'm going to be doing this all on my iPad and a broken Apple Pencil. Okay, so for this first animation, I was out of the game because I wanted to animate Nagi's goal versus U20, but I thought that animation was, I think, already semi-good. So halfway through, I switched and I started to do the Rin, but I'm just going to add the Nagi part because I spent a month doing this. 3 weeks, same thing. But the only reason I attempted to animate Nagi's goal is because one of my comments said to do that. So yes, I'm blaming this all on you. And as you can tell, I got a new mic. Yes, it sounds so good. I want to kiss it.
Pause! What is that?
Okay, so I just started to. I looked at the reference that I had in my character sheet, and I just started drawing it, and I think it looks pretty good. And I think it actually looks pretty good. Then I started to do the coloring. I looked at my color sheet, and I made a whole new palette for Nagi, and I think I tried to resemble it as close as possible, and I think I did the resembleization, I said that right, pretty well, actually. The hardest part was the white hair because I just couldn't figure out which part was the white hair and which part was the color. And then I move on to the fake out of Nagi. I don't play soccer. I don't know what it is that's called. I watched the show, which felt like hell. And I used the reference. And I think I turned out pretty good. The shoe was the hardest part to animate because I just can't draw shoes to save my life. That's why I just draw boxes with black in it. So I tried to draw a soccer ball, which did not end up well. The soccer ball looks trash because I tried to copy the show, and it was really hard. The blue lines that you see on my animations are for the shadows, and the red lines are to see the invisible lines and the highlights. So if you're wondering that's how I did it. And I animated this at 18 frames per second. This whole animation. And I think it looks pretty good. And if any of you guys are wondering, I am using Clip Studio Paint as my animation software. I've been using it for at least 4 months now, and my animation has progressed so much. I have really been trying to do a lot for you guys. This is going to be my last video of the year. I really hope you enjoy it. I know I'm a little late, but this animation is Nagi. I said that right. Kicking the balls. And really fast. He's kicking the balls. Here is the final animation for the kick. At this point, I wanted to restart because I thought that animation was semi-good in the anime. So I did the Rin Berserk dribbling, which one of you guys requested. So I'm doing that right now, which put an extra week onto it. I should have put a time limit on this. And I also skipped 4 days, so that's why it took so long. So I went 4 days without animating. It was really hard, but the rough sketch I think looks pretty good. I cannot draw a soccer ball, so that's why it looks so bad. And this is the cleanup. Sorry, I'm a little sick. And this is the cleanup. I think it looks pretty good. I just couldn't keep my animations consistent because I was tired all the time. I had my SSAT that I was preparing for. It was really hard. My character sheet was not very helpful because I just was looking at the pictures it was just really hard. for me to find the character sheet, which I didn't find a very good one. And you have to always use a character sheet. You don't have to always, but it's better. And this animation ended up looking very choppy, so I didn't really like it, but it is what it is. And as I told you in the past video, I hate filling in the little lines, the little dots that is left over after I fill it in with the fill bucket. It's just so annoying. And here is the final animation. This cut is going to be Ren juking out Nagi. I didn't really like how this one turned out. It's just, I wanted to slow it down, but it just didn't really look that good slowed down. But this time it actually looks like Ren. So I appreciate all the tips and love and support in the comments. That just wants me to make more videos. And I am just so happy that my channel is finally growing after 4 years. But I just want you guys to subscribe, leave a like if you want to, comment on what you guys want me to do next, because I have no idea what I'm going to do for my next video. Look, I know this seems really lazy, making, what is his name, Nagi, just copying and pasting it and making him get smaller. Now, like, I was just so tired, I didn't get, like, any sleep. It was, like, really hard for me, so I know I screwed up, but really sloppy, but I still think it looked good. I mean, it's kind of choppy, but it's okay. I really thought that I was going to do really good in this challenge, but I did horrible. Turns out I can't animate sports at all. Like I can't animate sports. It's just so my weak spot. So if the animations don't really look that good, no, I can't animate. I can't animate sports. And I like the color. I really wanted that one frame to look so good. And I wanted that one frame to look so good, but turns out it was iffy. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really look like the character. I mean, and this is the finished product. Now we're moving on to the blank in the hair movement, just to make it look more dramatic. And I think it looks good. This is the finished product. And now we're doing another fake kick. And I wanted this one to look really, really good. I think I pulled that off really nicely. You see me doing a lot of impact frames because I just wanted to get this over with, and this was the final stretch. The final stretch. And I was so tired. Today is the 22nd that I'm editing. And this was recorded on the 20th. I just wanted to get this over with. I just wanted to stop. But this dragged on into another day. I really think that this frame turned out so well, but the rest of them, I can't say the same. And if you're wondering what I listened to, probably none of you guys are wondering. I listened to 7 Years by Lucas Graham and Die With A Smile by Bruno Mars. I know, I'm very weird, and it was literally 10 o'clock at night, so I was just knocked out. Now I'm going to be moving on to the highlights and the shadows. Blue lines for shadows, red lines for highlights. Remember that. Oh, and the red lines are for unclear lines, like you see sometimes in anime. But, to be honest, my line art could use some work. But, for my absence from YouTube until New Year's, it's going to be my last video, I'm going to be practicing a lot, and I'm going to be trying to learn how to draw by Sam Does Art in Procreate. Yeah, I'm switching from traditional. I used to do traditional art. I still do. It's just now it's over. Now for the coloring phase. and I think the coloring went pretty well. I think I matched the colors with the character sheet pretty well. I don't want to hear any negative comments. But if there's any like advice you guys want to give me, type that, and any videos you guys want me to do, I'll do that. I just finished the animation. Now enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. I know in the anime he like kicks it, like he makes it go back, then he jukes everybody out. But I'm gonna make him make it go in the air, like make his hit, like he'll hit it in the air, and then he's going to jump, and then he's going to hit the goal, just like in the anime. And here is the finished product. And for this animation, I will be just drawing him like in the air, and then I'm going to be copying and pasting it because I'm lazy, and it is about to be the end of the day. This video is going to be in 2 parts because I just want to do it in parts because I'm too lazy to post it all at once. I know it sounds stupid, but this is the final animation. Hope you like it. This is the final animation, the final cut, and he is just going to be kicking. I want it to be as smooth as possible, so I'm animating this at 18 frames per second. 24 just is going to be too fast, and I want it to be as smooth as possible, which is going to take the longest of time, so wish me luck on this. I used a 3D model because I just couldn't get the pose right, and it's really hard to pose. And you should really just download Clip Studio Paint because no other app has the 3D models. It just helps you so much. Like, it's beautiful. And Procreate, I use it just to make my drawings, not animation, which takes up a lot of my storage, but who cares? And at that point when I was animating, I just knew how to draw Rin from mine, even though he didn't look that good. I just knew how to draw him from mine. It's like, it was like synced into me. Like, nothing could get it out of me. And now I can draw Rin whenever I want. Don't ever make me do this challenge again. Like, it's not even funny that I actually know how to draw Rin from my mind. Like, how long has I been working on these pieces? And I can't draw feet, I can't draw shoes at all. So that is why I add a smudge every time you see the leg. I just can't draw it. It's literally my enemy. And it's literally midnight right now. So you guys have to subscribe. I'm sacrificing my sleep, my health, everything. Not everything, but like I'm so tired because this is right after making the video. It literally is the 22nd, and then I have to draw something for my book, the cover. Just please support me by either subscribing, liking, or commenting. Any one of those, or you can do all of them. I'm so tired, and this animation is gonna look tough, but what does that matter? I'm now on to the coloring phase of the final animation. It is about to be finished, and I'm so happy. I'm like, the rendering is just, I tried to add minimal shadows so it could be finished faster, but and there you go. The animation is done. I just want to let you know I learned a lot from this, and I need to plan my things through before I do it. And hope you guys enjoy the final animation. All of them together. Let's go. Subscribe.